Hi guys, Rob here. Slightly different video today. Reason being is I'm going on holiday, so it's a bit of a filler in between some restorations. So I've gone out and bought a load more stuff and the postman's bin. So first up, some more super glue to fix those pesky breakages. Nice pot of cotton buds there for the little decals. Move them around, try and absorb a bit of water. Some toothpicks. I use these just to dab a tiny little bit of paint on, and you can do like little side markers and brake lights. This is what I was using. They're like a flattened version, and the tips were just a little bit larger. So I'm hoping that the standard ones are going to be a bit easier. So I'm going to fast forward through various parts of this video because otherwise it's an hour long. I bought some Matchbox cars here. To be honest, I bought the wrong size and most likely will never restore. I say many of them. I don't want to say any of them because I really like this Mercedes actually. Having those little front lights at the front, very cool. Nice engine. And this could actually be something that I may consider restoring, especially if you guys want to see it. I thought I'd be stuck a little bit because the front bit was broken. This is a shame. Lamborghini, beautiful car, but missing half the bodywork. So realistically, that's just never going to be done. Now this is another one of those Mercedes in absolute terrible condition, but as a parts car, it's got the front bit of plastics there that I'm missing on the other one, so should come in handy. And then just flicking through the rest of the stuff that I've got. Moving on to the next package. This one had a mixture of Chinese stuff, and I've kind of left the Matchbox to one side. The only reason why I bought this particular package was for this one car only. A little MG 1100, super cool. And in fact, Time Rider's just restored a green one, which looks super cool. But I've got this little blue one. It's a slightly newer version, the 1970. And I'll get around to restoring that one day. A Lotus. I've got quite a few of these. They're all beaten up, and they are all missing their windscreen. But actually, I do open a nicer one later on, so do stick around. This beach bug is quite cool. I wonder whether this paint job is original. Looks like it's been dripped over, if anybody can tell me. And I think it probably should have an engine sticking out the back. Again, if anybody knows the info, let me know in the comments, please. But pretty cool car. I've got some agricultural stuff, no real interest of mine. I'll probably just sell it. Now, my collection, and obviously even as Matchbox Garage, but I do have these few Hot Wheels. If you are interested to see me restore some of these Hot Wheels, please do let me know, and I'll certainly consider it. 1957 Chevy. Must be one of the coolest American cars ever made. Now this little selection of Hot Wheels that I have appear to have some age to them. I don't know whether they're 70s or 80s. They're all metal base cars, but they all appear to be very budget builds. I don't know whether that was you know, like with a hot. I don't know much about Hot Wheels, so I don't know whether they had kind of good Hot Wheels and cheap Hot Wheels, but these certainly appear to be cheap or cheaper Hot Wheels. This one looks like a right knockoff for a Lotus Esprit. I don't know whether it's an actual car or just a bad knockoff. Let me know. See, this car, for example, Camaro Z28, and it's got is that a black windshield? I don't think I could see through. So that to me just normally says this is a cheap Chinese knockoff. But yeah, there's my little Hot Wheels kind of collection. I've got a few of these Jeeps. This is the only US male one that I do have. I think I've got about 6 of them now. All of them with broken windshields. Cool little truck. What is it? I think it says Rollermatics, maybe some kind of special edition. Right, that's when you do drive it along, the little plastic thing turns around in the back. Skipping through some non-Matchbox stuffs, and my first Caravan or anything that tows. Half of these cars have got tow hooks. I've got nothing to tow, and I've got my first little Caravan. Great condition, door that works. I'm not sure whether there's a crack in this window here or whether it's just a scratch. I'm hoping it's just a scratch and that I could polish that out, but I intend to restore that. Lamborghini Countach. As a child, born in the early 80s, this was a poster on my wall, my dream car as a child. You have to, for me at least, knowing what these cars should look like, you have to kind of squint to see whether it's a Countach. Not a very good copy, I don't think, but some other bits and pieces here. I've got 2 of these in my case, one in very good condition, one in worse, so this is probably somewhere in the middle. Obviously missing both engines. I think the reason why I bought this pack was probably for this truck. Everybody's restored them, and once I probably can improve my craft, I'll restore that, try and get that back to as original as possible. I think there should be a glass in there. Maybe I need to find a windshield for it. Here's a nice selection. These I don't have any intention to restore. This one's very nice, Porsche, with the original sticker. A little bit of paint bubbling at the front there, which is a shame, but still very nice. And here's the Lotus, the one with the one windshield that actually is still intact, although it appears to be kind of flattened, pushed back. Is this an original sticker on the front there? None of my others have got that, and I've probably got 4 or 5 of these. Probably my favourite car in my whole collection now, Ford GT. Is that an original sticker? I don't know. Super cool car. No intention to restore this. Maybe just go over it with, you know, the wife's toothbrush and a bit of cleaner, but otherwise very happy with this little find. This looks brand new almost. Not that I really like it because of the silly graphics on it, but it is nice. I do have a second one of these in slightly worse condition. Maybe a maybe a bit worse than slightly worse condition. That's in terrible condition. So very happy now to have the clean number 77 car there. Another Ford Group G. Now, I don't know what this car is. Is it on the same platform as the GT40? I don't know, but super cool, and it will be going into my showcase without requiring restoration. Now this is very nice, considering the paper stickers on there. Beautiful condition. I've got two others which I'm pulling out now. So as you can see, the one I've just bought, very nice, and that should be left alone. The one on the right here, I might have a bit of fun with this one, considering I've got that super clean one. I might see what I could do, like paint it a different colour and add some different stripes perhaps, but that's for another day. Original stickers, number 5 car. I've also got one of these in not so good condition, so it might be another one to have a play with at a later date. Here I paid quite a bit of money for this little car. Now, is this a Matchbox? Because it reads Rolls-Royce Phantom 5, made in England by Lesney, but there's no mention of Matchbox. So is this Lesney before Matchbox? If anybody can shed some light, I would very much appreciate it. A beautiful car nonetheless. Our wedding car was, I believe, this very same, so perhaps I could restore it in white, but at the moment, until I find out some more information, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Little crack in the A-pillar there as well, which is a bit annoying. Now these, I've already got 5 of these in my case, and 1, 2, 3, 4, that's another 5 that I have. I don't know where they come from, but I think I might just have to give them away. And although these are Matchbox, I'm just flicking through here. Here's another Wildcat. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I have restored a Wildcat, and actually colour wise I weren't too far off. And if you didn't see the end of my Porsche 911 video, I showed that I'd put the NHRA sticker on the side of my Wildcat, which I think finished it off. So not only is this car missing the engine, it's missing the whole roof. So flicking through a few cars, that was a BMW that I was gutted, it's a bit busted. Peugeot 205, a much later car, 80s car, but this one's had the rear ripped off. I've got 2 of these actually in good condition, so may restore one of those in the future. I really like this BMW 5 Series. I thought I could have restored this maybe in like an M5 kind of condition, but the interior is rotten and cracked. Obviously the glass is as well, so I don't know whether I can find it. Now the only reason why I bought this particular package was for this Citroen. Absolute beauty of a car, in acceptable condition, but I would love to restore this. I just thought the French cars from this era were very sexy, especially Citroen. My wife drives Citroens, and we've got a Citroen at the moment. The only shame about this one is there is a crack in the glass, so you know, So last but not least, because I've opened up all my cars now then for today, it's just a little clean pot for my airbrush. It's a Iwata knockoff, I think, and to be honest, I have used it already. I don't know whether it's for me really, but I've seen people use them. I thought I'd get one for myself. Maybe I'm not using it properly, but anyway, that's just a quick open video. Thanks very much for watching.